In the last 15 minutes, having more people in work hasn't reduced poverty in the last hour. PAUSTINCLARKE creating jobs has to be our top priority in the last 2 hours. Poverty report finds millions suffer hardship in the last 4 hours. The rise in child and pensioner poverty is a tragedy in the last 6 hours. Self-employed pensions, the ticking time bomb in the last 8 hours. New report shows shocking rise in poverty levels. Scotland boasts lowest levels of poverty in the UK. Major report reveals fifth of UK population now in poverty. Earlier today in Swansea, so much for Theresa May's bid to fight social inequality. Once we cared about the poor, now we damn them. Bournemouth, one of the worst places for disadvantaged kids to grow up. Divert childcare cash from middle class to poor. Tory MP yesterday. Labour hopes to inflict universal credit defeat on government. Labour's Debbie Abrahams. Poverty is getting worse. Rise in number of children and pensioners in relative poverty, says report. Reality check. How do we measure poverty? No Advent cheer for modern-day Cratchits. 700,000 more children and pensioners living in poverty, says charity. Wah's own resignations hint at cross-party unease. Almost 500,000 more children live in poverty now than 4 years ago. UK poor population grows by 700,000. Report. Stop, collaborate and listen. Commissioners quit over slow progress of social mobility. Latest updates from North East England. Live poverty soars as Tory social mobility agenda flounders. 1 in 5 now live in poverty in the UK. Report finds 300,000 more pensioners living in poverty. Church of England deeply concerned over poverty stats. Extra 700,000 people in UK living in poverty. Report finds 2 in 10 pensioners now living in poverty. Pensioners living in poverty on the rise. We are losing the war on poverty with millions left behind. Report finds 400,000 more children pushed into poverty in 4 years. Almost 400,000 more children and 300,000 more pensioners in poverty. 700,000 more kids and OAPs plunged into poverty in 4 years. More than 1 in 5 now live in poverty in the UK. Britain's record on fighting poverty at risk. The Wah's own Monday, December 4, 2017 reaction to Joseph Rowntree Foundation report on UK poverty. Decision time in Brussels. UK poverty 2017, a State of the Nation report. Theresa May's poor record on poverty. Mirror politics. Morning briefing. An extra 700,000 people in UK living in poverty. Government warned over huge spike in child and pensioner poverty. Scotland's papers. Kezia leaves jungle. Monday briefing. Brexit faces hold up on the Irish border. More children and pensioners in poverty. UK at turning point in fight against poverty. Monday papers. Britain and EU on brink of Brexit. Divorce deal. Fifth of UK population now in poverty. Major report reveals what the papers say. December 4, 700,000 more children and pensioners are living in poverty. Charity reveals, is this May's idea of a fairer Britain? 1 in 5 living in poverty in Britain. Poor children and pensioners are being pushed to breaking point. UK government warned over sharp rise in child and pensioner poverty in the last 7 days. It's no wonder the government can't deliver on social change. Scotland risks going backwards on poverty. Report warned Scotland's progress on poverty in peril.